Here is a tour of the Retro 51 Tornado. Pronounced that right this time, even though I think Tornado sounds cooler. But anyway, Tornado. And this is the Corsair. I'm a Navy guy, so I wanted to get this Corsair. One of these days I'll probably get the P-51 too, because that's pretty cool. Anyway, you know, you got the American emblem there, 43. You got this racing emblem on the end. Then you got the, we call it knurling design there. And then around there it says Tornado, trademark, and then by Retro 51. Okay. And then you have a nice metal clip that's got plenty of stiffness, not too much. It's not got a nice smooth entry way into it. Again, you have the 43 there. You have the 43 on the back. The back finial is pretty, sorry about that, is just a flat metal finial. You got the color coating as the, or paint as they would have in the Pacific Theater. Now this, what I appreciate about this pen is that the design is actually painted on. It's not just a wrap. I don't like the wraps. They just, I don't know, they don't look well unless they're very well done. Now, when I first got this, it lined up perfectly. Now, after I've used it a little bit, you know, it kind of goes off one way a bit, but still, as you can see, the rivet holes are almost perfectly in line, and the other lines there come together, and I just thought that that was good, that they were able to engineer that to work well. Okay, this is a screw-on cap, so let's see here. You got one, two, about two, almost two. All right, so here you have the nib, and there's the feed. I have a red in here. Normally I'd put a blue, but because I already had a pen inked with blue, I went ahead with a, you have your threads. The threads aren't noticeable at all. I mean, I shouldn't say at all, because you can notice them, but I mean, they're not a problem. You have this metal, painted metal grip here. I like it. It's, you know, it's a medium thickness, maybe getting closer to the thin, but I don't mind it. It's fine. It's plenty long enough. Does it post? Yes, it does, and it posts securely. Pretty securely. It's a little bit, I don't want to push that. The threads in there are plastic, so it's going to be a plastic on metal. If that's a concern, it's not a concern to me. All right, so there's your tour of the Retro 51 Tornado Corsair. Really nice pen. Alrighty, here is a writing sample for the Retro 51 Tornado Corsair. And it has a 1.1 stub. We have noodlers. Red, black. Nice ink. Let's see, flow. It's good. Nice smooth writer. Has, you know, it has some feedback as you would typically think of with a stub, but it's pretty smooth. That's a nice fat downstrokes, then side strokes, pretty smooth. Upward stroke is a little more feedback, but side to side is good. If you give a little press, you're going to get a little more saturated. But it's one of the things I like about stub nibs. If it's kind of a happy medium between a flex and a regular nib, in that you get some little bit fancier style. What I think people typically think of when they think of fountain pens, you know, that calligraphy type style. So it's, you know, gives you a little more line variation without having to worry about pressing down at the right time and all of that. So reverse writing, it will do it, and it does it in a fine, so you can still get that little bit of the stub look there, but only in a fine. So that's kind of cool. The nib sizes, said this one is a 1.1 stub. It does come in a fine and medium. These do take just a standard JOWO nib, and so you can swap it out with some other nibs that have the size that you want. Because I want to get eventually the P-51 Mustang, and with that I would like to get a broad nib. I have a medium, this 1.1, and I'd like to get the other one in a broad. So what do I think of this Retro 51 Tornado Corsair? I like it. You know, skips or hard starts, unless you know, with the stub you bend it wrong or twist it wrong, then you'll get some skips. But it has nice flow, no hard starts. It's a comfortable pen. It is all metal, even the grip, and so you're going to have some weight there, but it's the amount of weight I like. It's not super heavy. I've used heavier pens before, and this one has a good weight. If you post it, it's going to be a little bit back weighted and really long, but anyway, there you have it. Okay, so I enjoy using this pen. You do have to watch too. I don't think I showed you this during the tour, but you know, sometimes getting the threads right on the money to bring it in, like if you're coming at an angle, sometimes you gotta wiggle a little bit, but it's not much. It's a minor situation. So yeah, I like this Tornado Corsair. Highly recommend. All right, thanks for watching.